Okay, with me today we've got a new protester. I've just met up with him for the first time. It's been somebody who's been sending little messages every time he sees the cart in town. Everybody meet Tom.
YouTube.
So what made you stand up against the cult of Scientology? What was the big thing for you?
The corporation aspect of it, I think. And like the original anonymous message video, it says the choice of methods, just the deception of it, how they don't tell you that they're Scientology, and how it just spirals down in their diagnosis that you're stressed, and then it just goes on from there, just to grab your cash.
Notice as they've stopped wearing the Dianetics uniforms. This could have something to do with lots and lots of people seeing someone in a red Dianetics uniform on Saturday being accused of being a dirty thief. Vicky Boyce. Got Spud, who's now back in Plymouth, ready to join in the festivities. Just for the day?
Yeah.
Well, she was doing litter collection, was she, Robin? No, Vicky Boyce was actually a thief, and she was caught on camera being a thief. But then, considering she's head of a thieving, dirty cult in the city...
I wasn't talking to you, Stuart.
Well, you were interrupting a conversation with one of my friends.
I was just remarking about how it was a litter collection.
Yeah, it's all on YouTube, you know, it's had 12,000 views, you know, more than yours.
That's really good.
And you've been online for quite a while with your original baiting. It's amazing how their church, so-called churchgoers, can endorse theft, you know, from their leader and laugh about it. It just shows how out ethics Plymouth Scientology is. But we're going to be writing KR's knowledge reports that we're going to be sending to Rupert Beatty, who's the chief head of security for UK Scientology. Robin's going to have one written about him, the same as Sandra, Viv, but more importantly, Vicky. The knowledge report on Vicky is going to be quite in depth, I'd say.
Hi there, would you like free stress test? Hi there, would you like free stress test?
I'd like a free stress test.
Can my friend have a free stress test, Sandra?
Hi there, would you like free stress test?
Stress test.
Hi there, would you like a stress test?
He's not a protester, he's a member of the public who I've been chatting to.
Same, you know, going against the public invitation to treat, the advertisement.
It's down to us who we wish to give us messages to.
Oh, sure, but your church isn't open to anyone who might have any doubts or any questions, yeah? You just want the brainwashed people like yourself.
Okay, that's a personal comment, and it's called harassment.
Well, not really. I'm just a bit shocked. You need to sort of look up in the dictionary the terms of harassment, Sandra.
So do you.
Scientology, that's it, ain't it? A load of crap. My mate went in there, he ended up in the bloody hospital through stress. So about stress test.
Have you seen Vicky's video on YouTube yet, Sandra?
I see Vicky every day, so we need to watch a video.
Oh, it's a very, very funny video. It's going viral. It's one of the most popular videos over the weekend on the entire YouTube. We are the IAS.
Internet against Scientology.
Sandra, how are you doing? You're standing right next to me, so it means I can have a chat with you. Oh, sorry, how many books has your brother had to buy for you to eat this one?
Hi there, would you like free stress test?
He wants to speak to us, I think. Mind the camera.
Do you mind not like...
It's going to go over your toes and it's going to really hurt if you keep it up. Yeah.
Get your license taken off if you're doing that.
You need a license for driving one of these. You get your facts straight, Sandra. You need a license.
Driving it and you put it over me.
Well then stop, stop. Yeah, well I'm in short, so it's okay.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, if you want to keep following me like you're doing and standing right up against the side, yes, it's going to be great. Sandra's going to have another YouTube vid. People love you, Sandra.
How many have we got in the fan club so far?
Oh, loads. I mean, look, that's where her feet are. She's following me wherever I'm going. And she's actually purposefully trying to get her toes run over, I think.
Oh, she should have better control than that, Stuart.
Sorry?
She should have better control than that, surely.
Really?
Hi there, would you like a free stress test? Can you do this? Oh! Like insurance company.
Sorry, was it on camera?
I'm sorry. Yeah, just like 20 minutes ago. There you go, mate.
Right, now Sandra's still following me. She's still trying to get herself in the way of my scooter when I'm moving around. So, I mean...
Well, the actual corporation and organisation...
Actually, you've just actually run into me, and I was actually stood stationary.
Well, you keep walking right up against me, you know.
Yeah,
So
but I was stood stationary, and you've actually put your scooter right on me.
I've got a neurological illness, I twitch occasionally.
No, you didn't twitch, you deliberately put that on me. And I was stood stationary.
Well, you've got your foot bloody underneath my cart.
No.
Do me a favour, woman. Move away. Move away.
Do you mind? You're
Move
pushing
away.
me.
Yeah, I know. You guys have pushed me, you know, so...
No,
I'm
this
gonna
is
get
a
my...
public place. I can stand. If I'm stood stationary...
You could do. But I mean, it's the same way that if I stood in the front of your cart, you know, and you ran over my toes, and I kept purposely blocking your cart.
Do you mind?
Well, I'd like you to just give us a little space, otherwise I can go right up against your stress test cart and do the same thing, and stop you guys from working. I mean, Ryan, didn't we have an agreement at the other protest?
Well, you're full of shit, to be honest.
I'm full of shit?
Harassing.
Well, that you just used offensive language in public, and that's against the 1997.
We've used offensive language.
Yeah, you've just said he's
Have you heard the things
against
he's been saying?
1997.
It's actually religious discrimination and actual...
I used to work in a legal office, okay? That is actually against the 1997 Act
Well,
against
what he's
public
doing is
harassment.
against the Public Act.
Which public
Of what public act?
Public Order Act, is it?
Public Order Act.
What's that then?
I've got the copy of it.
Well, no,
Well,
no,
go
what
and
was
quote
he
it.
doing
If you're
against
telling me that I'm breaking the law, Ryan, you tell
it?
me...
What's he doing against it? Because I used to work in a legal office. So...
Okay, why aren't you working there now?
Pardon?
Why aren't you working there now?
Why am I'm not working there now because I want to study for my exams.
Oh, right. Okay, doing what?
Doing A-levels at the moment.
Oh,
Chemistry,
A-levels.
biology,
Chemistry, biology.
and philosophy and ethics.
Oh.
And also then I'm going into pharmacy next year, so I'm sorry I can't fill any of your prescriptions because you can only give Scientology sources, can't you?
I beg your pardon?
Can you not only be treated by Scientology doctors and things like that?
No.
Because I've heard stories about people just being turned away, saying you need to come to centres. Lisa McPherson wasn't her name? She couldn't go to public sources.
I've never met Lisa McPherson.
You
I'm
know
sure
about
she
Lisa
is.
McPherson. I've
never
told you
met
about
her.
Lisa.
I don't know
Well, she's
who you're
dead now,
talking
isn't she?
about.
She died under the care of
I'm not going to
Scientology.
meet her now, am I? I don't know who you're
It's only
talking about.
hearsay, okay? If you say otherwise, I just want to hear it from both sides. All I hear going is what I heard.
There's a lot of people that go to their doctor. My doctor's not a Scientologist. I've been with my doctor for 10 years.
Would you still be with him if he prescribed you diazepam? Any benzodiazepam?
I don't need it. Why would you need to
So
prescribe it?
if he said, look, to a Scientologist, if your doctor said, look, I think you're depressed, I think this can help you. I think if you go on to Mazepam, it can help you sleep. I think if you go on Lorenzepam, it can help reduce your stress, it can help you. What would you say to that?
Well, I've got freedom of choice. I can decide whether I want to take it or not, as the case may be.
But as a Scientologist, what would that person do if you're being offered psychiatric treatment? If they say, look, I think you should go and see a psychologist to sort out your problems, to sort out your anorexia nervosa. What would Scientology say?
Are you saying I've got anorexia?
No,
Have you just suggested I've got anorexia?
No, he hasn't. Come on, look, this is on video, Sandra. Don't be
I'm
silly.
saying a hypothetical incident.
Oh, hypothetically.
Completely hypothetical. What would a Scientologist do in that circumstance? What would Hubbard say you should do?
I don't know. Hubbard says seek medical advice.
You sure about that?
So you would take psychiatric treatment?
No, I personally wouldn't take psychiatric
Would
treatment.
any Scientologist take psychiatric drugs which interfere antipsychotics? Any
Okay.
antipsychotics?
The thing is, there aren't any proven thing that antipsychotics actually work. So
Yes,
why
there
would
are.
you? Okay, good. It's
I can
down to
see
personal
all that
choice.
stuff.
There's a lot of
Why are
antipsychotics
there
and
lots of
ecstasy
people-
tablets, Sandra, so I mean you have taken them in the
Well,
past.
did you see
I
all
haven't
that
taken
stuff in
the
the newspapers
antipsychotics.
recently? where
Well,
they
ecstasy, what's in the pills? The street
nothing more
pills,
than
you know, it's all
placebo.
pharmaceutical
Well,
drugs,
actually,
it's not
diazepam
MDMA.
has been
I don't know
shown
what's in
because
street pills.
diazepam's
Well,
part of a group
you
called
felt the effects of them.
benzodiazepams,
No.
and temazepam, for example, is a part of the benzodiazepam, and it helps people with short-term insomnia, and to class that in the same region as some antidepressants. That's sweeping across the board.
Okay, just to say, for the record, right, there's a lot of people who aren't Scientologists that don't actually use pharmaceutical drugs. Why is it they're trying to ban vitamins? Okay, why is there a law trying to ban vitamins, use of vitamins? Go to Healthy Pulses, go to Holland and Barrett. There are thousands and thousands and millions of people that are using natural remedies
because with
that aren't Scientologists.
Can I
so
jump
there
in
is
there?
nothing to do
Can I
about
jump in there? The
Scientology. It's
thing-
your own personal choice what you want to do with your own medical care.
The reason why they're trying to ban vitamin supplements is because most people don't need them, and plus, people are actually overdosing on vitamin A. So if you take cod liver oil and multivitamins, each have 50% of your recommended daily amount of vitamin
And
A.
what happens with an overdose of vitamin A?
Big problems,
Big.
very toxic. Oh well, if you don't believe me, you can look in an A-level textbook. I can bring studies in to you to show you people can die from overdose.